one thing that I absolutely love is when someone is able to take a otherwise mundane, average, or mediocre flick and turn it into something that expands the Lord, man, and just creates a whole new pocket of entertainment from it. And in this particular video, I wanted to talk about maybe 10 of those particular movies that did exactly that. These movies I'm about to name may not be known so much as far as their movie forms, but the TV series versions of these particular movies are just straight absolute classics. Now, this is not going to be in any particular order, man. I'm going to just name some stuff and talk just a little bit about it. Right off the bat, we gonna start with Stargate. Man, look, Stargate was this little mediocre, man, movie that came out, man, and they turned it into something called SG-1, man, even created Stargate Atlantis, even created Stargate Universe, man. The Stargate, look, man, Stargate did his thing. Now, you can't have a list like this without including Buffy. Yes, the movie Buffy, the Vampire Slayer, man, because it turned into a whole thing with Sarah Michelle Gellar. Man, it even spawned its own thing, man, in Angel. Man, look, everybody loved Buffy the Vampire Slayer. Everybody. Now, of course, we could talk about the newer ones like Westworld or The Karate Kid. Yeah, they came from movies too. But you guys know what my personal favorite is? I am immortal. I have inside me blood of kings. I have no rivals. No man can be my equal. Look, if I had Freddie Mercury's voice, I would have did it that way. But we look, Highlander. Let's not talk about the movies of Highlander. Just the first movie, Highlander 1. But look, it spawned this series called Highlander the series, man, with Adrian Paul, man. It was look the shit. Now, let's talk about some of the movies that turned into outstanding series that people that's probably my age and up is only going to remember. Let's start with the movie MASH. Yes, MASH. Look, MASH turned out to become a series, man, that was one of the most famous military series ever put to TV history. And anybody staying up to 1:30, 2 o'clock in the morning would be very familiar with this one, The Pink Panther. Look, The Pink Panther was a movie that wasn't even animated, didn't even have a panther in it, but everybody knows the Pink Panther cartoon. You have Friday the 13th, the series. Look, Friday the 13th, the series is one of those series that just took Friday the 13th by name only. But it was this whole little thing that had nothing to do with Jason, but it was a whole standalone, outstanding series in its own right. If you like Twilight Zone and Outer Limits, then Friday the 13th, the series is definitely one of them. Also, speaking of, you can't talk about Friday the 13th, the series, without talking about A Nightmare on Elm Street, the series. Look, man, narrated by Freddy Krueger himself, man. Look, Robert Englund, yeah, got in and did a whole little series called, man, look, this was an awesome series in its own right. Anyway, everybody's familiar with the movie Beetlejuice, right? But did you know it turned into a cartoon? Let me tell you something about the cartoon Beetlejuice. The cartoon Beetlejuice was just awesome. Look, let me tell you, so it's one of those kind of cartoons that was meant for kids, but it had like adult type of things going on up inside. Beetlejuice one of them. Let me know if you guys found any other movies that turned into legendary series in their own rights. Put them in the comments. Anyway, if you haven't heard of any of these movies or seen any of these series for some strange reason, check them out.